Michael Jordan is one of the most dominant athletes in American history. Jordan is constantly the standard for all great NBA players, and that will likely never change. Michael Jordan is widely regarded as the greatest basketball player to have ever lived, and there is enough evidence to suggest that there is simply no comparison. To make it clear to everyone watching this video, here are 5 reasons why Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time. MJ was the best scorer, best overall player, and most consistent superstar over an 11-year period. He won 6 NBA titles during that period and made 11 straight All-Star teams during that span. Jordan also won 5 MVP awards and 10 scoring titles, meaning he was the single greatest scorer over a decade and the most valuable player. Jordan could have won the MVP 10 times, but that probably wouldn't have not been fair. Jordan's scoring over that decade and a year included a ridiculous record of 165 40-point games, 32 50-point games, and 5 separate 60-point games. MJ was just unstoppable offensively. Jordan was also dominant on both ends of the court, and no player was able to achieve his greatness on both ends. His scoring average was 31 points per game, the greatest average in history. Jordan won 10 scoring titles while playing a high level of defense. Jordan also made 9 all-defensive teams over his career, winning the Defensive Player of the Year award and leading the league in steals 3 times. Jordan dominated both ends of the floor better than any guard, and it wasn't even close. MJ was obsessed with winning and being a competitor. Only a few dominated the game of basketball and truly dominated their era at a high level. Let me give you some quick examples. Guys like Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant dominated the league at one point. But Michael Jordan had the highest level of competitiveness known to man. When watching Jordan play, it was immediately evident who the most dominant player in the game was at the time. By his rookie season, many were already claiming Jordan to be the best ever. He was not only extremely athletic, but was a student of the game. He hardly made mistakes on defense, knew when to shoot or pass, and came through in big moments when the Bulls needed him the most. Jordan also has the most accolades, and it's hard to argue who is the GOAT with simply the eye test. Michael Jordan has the most awards in NBA history with 18 major trophies to his name, 6 NBA championships, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, and 1 Defensive Player of the Year award, which means Air Jordan has 18 major accolades, and that doesn't even include his 10 scoring titles, which would take him to 28 accolades and counting. And finally, without a doubt, the fact that places Michael Jordan above all other players is his perfect NBA Finals record. There is something about 6-0 that looks extremely beautiful when he dominated to win 6 Finals MVPs in 2 different three-peats. It is extremely hard to imagine any player in today's NBA who can manage to be the leader of 2 separate three-peats and go perfect in the finals. It just doesn't happen. Jordan tops LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and even Bill Russell because of his amazing finals dominance. LeBron has 4 rings and a losing finals record and played in multiple super teams, while Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has 6 championships, but he wasn't the best player for all of them and only has 2 finals MVPs. And finally, Bill Russell won an incredible 11 championship rings, but he played on the most stacked team in NBA history with the Boston Celtics. Jordan is the GOAT, and there really shouldn't be any discussion about that.